If Libra is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, this is you. The traits of the signs of planet always means the same. It doesn't matter where you put it. The position is in is what it takes on, or is the role it plays. For example, the Libra sun sign role is being the spirit of motivation, which is the spirit itself, that intertwines with your soul and body. The Libra moon sign is your soul reflection, reaction, inner self, emotions, and your true self, which you already are. Your Libra rising, as a Libra rising, this is your first mind, your attitude, or your personality, your first appearance of how people first see you, or your physical appearance. The sentence is the most important, but none of the signs is more important than the other. So Venus is your chart ruler. Now, the basic traits of a Libra. Here it goes. Libra. When I think of you, I think of charm. And charm is magic. And the way you work your charm is you're a cardinal sign. You take initiative. You put your magic into the air. And you are a doer. By helping people, you work it through beauty. You work it through creative expression because you're very creative. You work your charm in many ways, in many forms. You like to see everyone happy. So this is one of the best, if not the best sign. And so your energy is masculine energy. This gives you the ability to take action. You got the cardinal, which is that script. Then you got the masculine energy. Plus you the air. You deal with the mind. But your planet is the female, Venus. And so this is the planet of love. And so you got the ability to bring harmony to the world. Not only is you polished, you got the ability to polish the world. And so you're very social inclined. You're very easygoing. So anybody, you'll talk to anybody or anything. And since Venus is the goddess of love and beauty, this is what you represent. So the idea of love is very important to you. It's not even loving the individual, it's the idea of love. Like you could look at somebody and you can see love, but it's the idea of thinking of that word love. You feel like you in love with them, but you actually not. And so this sign here is all about love. This is what you seek: love, beauty, pleasure of all kinds. And the thing about pleasure, that don't mean that it's bad, but it can be bad. It depends on what it is. So pleasure could be your pleasure in seeing the beauty in others. So pleasure comes in many ways. And so with your delight, which is pleasure, you also a smooth talker. This makes you a good diplomat. So that mouthpiece, you can go for hours and hours. You'll step up above Virgo. So you can go hour for hour. Then you in between Scorpio. So this gives you not only the intellect, but it's also give you the highly intuitive power. So you highly intuitive, intuition when relating to people. It's I relate. I relate is a key word for you. I balance is a key word for you. And so what do you relate to? You relate to anything. You relate to relationships, partnerships. You relate to anything. And so you can relate to life, since you are like a life sign. And so when we talk about the scales, wow. The scales is balance. It's the setting sun. Just like the even time, the setting sun. Yeah, so you in between two worlds. You in between, because you are the heart. You are the heart. Venus gives you the ability to be the heart. So the heart, for example, the air, you got the air, you got the earth. And then you go above the air, you got the universe. And so, which is the higher self. So the earth will be the lower self as you go down. But the air right there. And so you are that Venus, all about that love. And so you definitely a psychic empath. And that's how you know people you don't appear to be emotional, but the reason why you are emotional and would let people know you are emotional because you deal with Venus. Because when we talk compassion, you have to be emotional to be compassionate. To feel happy about somebody's achievement, you have to be compassionate. So it just makes you an empath. By you caring about others and you can feel it inside of you. You can visualize it because you deal with imagination. You have to be an empath. Because the empath don't only understand the emotion of others and see the face expression and can tell about a person. An empath also is like light workers. They like to help you and find solutions. So you definitely is a problem solver. That's some of the Virgo trait, but you also got some of the Scorpio trait. So you like to research. So we talk about the information. Wow, you get to it because you are the type that can see all aspects of life, all perspectives of life. You just don't look at one point of view, or 2 points of view, or 3 points of view. You want everyone points of view. And what you do, you good at connecting things. So not only I relate, you good at connecting. So synergy, like bringing things together. Like you could take my point of view and his point of view and her point of view and anybody's point of view and put them all together, and you can create a big picture, a beautiful picture. And this your gift. Your gift is connecting things and bringing people together. Like you can match people together. You're good at knowing people, and you're good at knowing what makes a person tick. Because this is what you into. You into humanitarian. You like a humanitarian, and so you into people. You into place. You want to know what makes them tick, and you're very acceptance of people. You're very acceptance and loving of people. And so this is the Libra trait, and this is when you are on the upside. So when you're on the downside, you could be jealous when dealing with human relations. That's what most like to make you jealous when dealing with love or relationship. That's the only way you might be jealous. But far as you as an air sign, it's gonna be hard for you to be jealous. And indecisionless, a lot of people say that, but that's not so true. In a way it is, but you mostly can make a decision. Depends on what type of Libra you are. And so we're dealing with the Libra traits. You can make a decision, but the way you make a decision, you weigh up all options. Some Libras are faster than others, where they can make a decision quick because they don't weigh up the options just that quick. So just because you like to weigh up the options and sit back don't mean that you can't make a decision. You just want to make the right decision. And so when you're dealing with you, Libra, it's all about being equal or fair. When I mean equal, I'm talking about fair. Being fair, it's all about the love of luxury. So you like to live life to the fullest. It is all about you socializing because you make a good socializer. So you're good at communication. So the word, you're good at anything to do with the word. The way you talk in style. The way you move is in style. Everything is in style. You're very elegant. So you're a very good dresser. You got a good style because when you talk, you hypnotize people. That's why they say you are a sign of charm. And that's not for nothing. That's why I call you magical. Because what is charm? Charm is magic. Because when somebody charm you, you get hypnotized and they feel like they're so in love. You got influence and power over them. Because they just can't help themselves. They fall under you, under your spell. And so this is why I say a Libra is magical. Because the number one word for a Libra is charm, but it's also magic, because that's the AKA magic. The reason why I say that, because you come many ways. Not only charm with the intellect, you can just stay at somebody by having that good energy, that good aura, and you charm somebody's spirit and they feel good. You help change somebody's aura just by being in their presence. And so with that being said, harmony is part of your vibration, and this is what you seek, to be balanced for that harmony. And for that inner peace, it's all about that inner peace. But you got a sharp tongue. Since you got a sharp tongue, you can stir up ill feelings of others when you chop down somebody with that nasty tongue. So they don't want none of that. They don't want you when you are unbalanced, because you also can anger people and disappoint lovers, because you can be in and out of somebody's life because you always changing. Your thoughts is always changing. Your mind is always changing. And so if nobody showed their love, and it takes that long, they better hurry up and show their love, because you could be in and out their life just that quick, and it don't bother you. You go to the next because you be so connected with so many people. You got so many people to talk to. Your friend list is so long. You got so many people who you communicate, not only your friend list, but outside of the phone system. I'm talking about when you go out in the world, you got friends somewhere everywhere. As a Libra, you're very popular. So that being said, you are a born charmer. That's basically it. And the thing about you as a Libra, you know what people want and need. Rather is a kind word, a hug, or anything. And you know a person, you can interpret their body language. That I mean, so you emotional intelligence. And so you have ability to read people. And you can read between the lines of what people say and do. So you understand people. So you highly intuitive too. And so you understand people. So, and like, I thought this would pop up and you just know. You know what I mean? So you're very intuitive. You got a great confidence about yourself. But with the side with the side of yourself, you can be very insecure. So watch out for that. As a superb listener, that's what you are. And you're so intuitive that you can draw out feelings out of another person. You can bring out secrets of another person. Like nobody, like you might talk to somebody, you make them feel so damn good as a Libra that they want to spill everything about themselves that they never told nobody else. And you might be the first person to hear that. You know what I mean? So with that being said, this is the gift you have when dealing with people. You can bring out the best in people. You can inspire people. You admire beauty in all forms, in music, art, decoration, and in people. Beauty of all kinds. In your home will have a touch of beauty and style to it. And you love to entertain also in style. So everything is all about that style. It's that charm that you bring into people. The finest champagne, the good looking jewelry, the beautiful clothes, because you're good at color coordinating, beautiful this, beautiful that. You do all the things that money can buy. So watch out for tendency to be a narcissist or self-indulgence. Watch out for the tendency to make it all about you when you're here to help others, because you already have the power yourself, the warrior spirit within you. But now you're here to help others and give other people a chance to connect with others. And you're here to help people reach their higher self, their higher version. And watch out for tendency to be a people pleaser. You can't please everyone. And so this, because you could be superficial or phony like, or you could seem superficial or phony because you always want to please somebody. It's good because everybody appreciates your love, Libra. Everybody appreciates you. Everybody appreciates you. But at the same time, you can't please everybody because some people is out to destroy you, and some people see you as fake and phony because they know that, dog, you try to be everything to everyone. And so watch out for that. So the key thing, always be yourself. Be who you be. And this is how you stand out, and this is how you win as a Libra. Peace is worth any price to you. It's all about that peace. And you try to avoid competition. But you will try to bring justice to the injustice. Anybody who do wrong, I turn wrong to the scale be so all the way to the bottom where it be so heavy, the scale done tilted all the way over, you try to bring justice. If you got to smash your opponents, you will. Because this is what the energy is about. That justice when it get imbalanced. So balance is the key. And so your love and compassionate energy of love and beauty, your charm goes into people, into partners, into lovers, into mates, the family, the friends, the business associate, anything that deals with people, a group. It don't matter where at. You know what I mean? You deal with groups, relationships, and anything. And so you definitely don't like to be alone, because even when you are alone, you have somebody you can contact or who you can call up, because you will always keep them friends that you can talk to. So you have many. What come with charm is attraction. That's what Libras do. They attract. You attract people. You attract things. It could be money. It could be anything. You attract. And so this is why I say it's magical. Mess with a Libra, because you attract. You're a sign of attraction, which is charm. What is a charm? You know what I mean? A charm could be protective. A charm could be used for many things, like a talisman or a charm. And that's what a Libra is. You wear, as a Libra, your friend, a Libra will be your charm. A Libra will protect you. A Libra will do many things for anybody, like a charm. Yeah, so a Libra will help you bring in abundance, and they know how to get things done smoothly in the coolest way. That's the thing about a Libra. But sometimes a Libra could feel like this is not the real them when they play so many different roles of trying to please people and help people. So it's okay, Libra. Just be yourself, and this is how you win. Just be yourself. You don't have to play roles. You don't have to put cut on nothing. You don't have to do all of this to get in good with people, because you're all about people. So anytime you lose a friend or you lose anybody, you be sad, you be mad, but let people go. You know what I mean? Don't be mad, Libra, because some people, everybody ain't gonna like you. Everybody ain't gonna like you, even though you good to everybody. But you got some people. Most people gonna be in your corner. Most people gonna like you. So why do you care about the little bit who dislike you? The thing is, people feel important when they're with you. You know what I mean? Because you the type who will listen to them and understand them. You know what I mean? It's like a mirror. When they're with you, it's like a mirror. They see themselves. You know what I mean? Because you that type, you can fit in and adapt with anybody. And you do this out of love. And you are warm, and you definitely are outgoing as a Libra. So anything that deal with the public, you'll be good at. You know what I mean? With writing, music, art, a leader of any kind, a spiritual leader. You know what I mean? And a negotiator, a peacemaker, because you can bring peace to nations, and you can do it in the smoothest way. And even if you got to take out those who so demonic, you will too, because you deal with justice. And so this is what they get it twisted by the Libra. A Libra can go hard when need to be. So with that being said, as long as the Libra scale ain't tilted, wow, you definitely will be your best self, your best version. People ain't seen nothing like you, Libra. They ain't seen no love like you. So captivating. I mean, you just, like I say, you're charming, you're magical. That's just the word, magic, because you can be all things to all people in a magical way and still be yourself. You can still be yourself and do this. This is when you win. But if you magical and you trying to be somebody else, you will lose. You got to be yourself. And you still could be all things to all people in your way. So that being said, because you're being real. So long as you speak from the heart and know when to be real, you could. And nobody can argue better than Libra, because you look at all perspectives, so you make a good judge. I mean, you don't like to argue, but you don't mind arguing too. So it's like, it depends. When dealing with Libra, it basically depends. They say that Libra this, Libra that, but it depends. A Libra can get on any level, because Libra could be a mirror of anything. So a Libra can get on any level. But a Libra choose peace, harmony. But don't underestimate a Libra. You know what I mean? And don't be surprised what they can do, because they deal with magical charm. They are the charming. So they have many ways they come. Many ways. They're going to hit you with a flower. Not only a flower, they're going to hit you with the music. They're going to hit you with a card. They can hit you with many things. Many ways to bring gifts to you, to cheer you up. A Libra is a problem solver naturally. They got many ways to come and to solve a problem. So you're not going to find just one solution. A Libra going to have many solutions. And so this is what makes a Libra on the downside manipulative, which means they can have you do things. They can have you run in the stores and robbing banks. You know what I mean? This is how manipulative a Libra could be. You know what I mean? So this on the downside, because a Libra is so damn persuasive and so damn intellectual and intuitive all in one, and imaginative. And so wow. And they can relate to anyone and anything. They deal with partnership because they love life itself. So the Libra is a sign of life. Because when you look at the Venus symbol, it's shaped sort of like an ankh in African Kemetic culture. The ankh represents life. So they're all about life. So this lets you know that a Libra is all about life. And they're very lucky when it comes to money and friendship. So it's all about the 50-50 thing when dealing with Libra. A Libra, just like a Libra like to give, if you don't give back, a Libra ain't gonna continue to keep giving and be no dummy like that. And so for you, Libra, it's for you to give without expecting anything in return. This is how you win. See, a lot of Libras expect for something back, but it's for you to give without anything in return. This is how you win, because you definitely is a winner. And so everybody love you. Even your enemies, after a period of time, will come to love you. Because this that energy you carry, and wow, you got a magical one. So as I can't let bring you that light, as you bring the affection, as you bring the warm-hearted, sentimental love, because you are definitely an opportunist type person, and you good in business, you good in almost anything that you put your mind to. You got that powers. And so Libra, you make the good psychologist, because you good with mind games. You know how somebody think. And so with this being said, with the superb instinct and intuition, you're unstoppable when you're balanced. And so as I can't let bring this light, as you be the beautiful one, spirit is definitely what it be.